Episode 32, Revenge. Serena took a taxi to her high school and arrived at around 7 o'clock. Paying for the taxi, Serena saw a red Renault parking near her. A young man was leaning against the car. He was about 20 years old, wearing a pair of rimless glasses. His skin was fair and nose was straight. The moment he saw her, he smiled brilliantly.
"Hello, Serena!"
Wearing a casual outfit, Henry was very much a ray of sunshine.
"It hasn't been that long. How come you've become so pretty? I'm so blown away!"
Henry exclaimed extravagantly, covering his eyes.
"Your beauty has blinded me! Don't get too close!"
Serena chuckled. "You have not changed a bit." Henry laughed, measuring her height on one hand.
"You have not become taller, little girl."
"You know I am a girl after all."
"That's true, but 5 feet is still too short."
Serena threw a punch at him madly and yelled like old times. "I am 5'4". Henry pretended to be injured and stepped back.
"I'm dying! It hurts so bad!"
"Get lost!" As they fought, they sat down at the barbecue stand. This barbecue stand had a long history and was renowned for the flavor of its dish. After ordering a bunch of stuff, Serena ordered several beers and started to chat with Henry. Since they hadn't seen each other for a long while, the two were very engaged in their conversation, not noticing that there were a pair of eyes staring at them since they entered the barbecue stand. Austin First High School was one of the best high schools in the city. Many students from other towns also studied there, which was why it was normal that many students spent their weekend at school. At a corner of the barbecue stand, 2 girls around 17 years old had noticed them the moment they came in. The second Julia saw Serena, she paused and quickly told Amelia opposite her, "Look, isn't that your cousin's wife? Who is that man?" Amelia turned her head and saw Serena immediately.
It really is her.
However, how come Serena would appear at this place? When Amelia was about to say hi to Serena, Julia stopped her. "Don't go. It has been just a few days since your cousin married her, and she is already dating a guy in public? It seems that my sister is right. This woman is quite a slut." Amelia did not like Julia's words, but still sat down. Julia said, "Send a picture to your cousin immediately and show him the woman's true color." Amelia nodded and took a close-up photo of Serena and Henry. Then she found Jake in her chat contacts and sent him the photo. After the photo was sent, before Amelia did anything, Julia took the phone from her hand. "I'll help you." Julia quickly typed on Amelia's phone. When Amelia got her phone back, she found that she had sent Jake a message with the picture saying, "Wow, cousin, cuckolded so soon." Amelia was a bit disturbed by what Julia had sent and said, "I don't think we should have done that. Cousin Jake does not have the best temper. What if he becomes mad?" Oh my god, which guy would stay calm when he sees his wife cheating on him? You're so naive. Julia snatched the phone again and said, "I must send a copy to my sister." Amelia was nervous and quickly got the phone back. "Why would you send it to your sister?" "Amelia, isn't my sister Jake's best friend before he was married to this woman? We all thought the two of them would get married, right? This woman is a shameless mistress. We should expose her in public," Julia said resolutely. However, Amelia felt something was wrong and stuttered. "But my grandfather wanted them to get married." "Either way, it is the right thing to do to send the photo to my sister." Julia grabbed the phone again. At this time, Lila was preparing for the interview at the company of the Robinson family on the next day. In order to approach Jake, Lila chose the position of his secretary without hesitation. She had already notified Jake's mother, so the position would be hers, as long as she showed up at the interview. Suddenly, Lila got a text from Amelia, which excited her. In the photo, the woman was smiling widely, and the man sitting opposite her was wearing a pair of rimless glasses, looking like the boy next door. Obviously, he was a boy toy. Seeing the photo, Lila was suddenly cheered up. She couldn't help laughing out loud. When passing her daughter's room, Mrs. Cox heard Lila's laughter and asked, "What is so funny?" "Mum, come and see this." Lila handed the cell phone to Mrs. Cox. Mrs. Cox's eyes immediately lit up when seeing the photo, and she laughed. "This little slut! I was just worried that I did not have anything on her. Since such a good opportunity has presented itself, I will make her life a living hell. Send it to me. I will show the old fellow at the Robinson family, and let him see what kind of woman he had picked for his grandson." Lila was much calmer. With a smile, she said, "No need to hurry. With such good materials on hand, we must take care of her once and for all. She is definitely behind the incident of Eva. I will get full revenge." "What do you want to do?" Mrs. Cox was excited. To think that the little bitch could be abandoned by the Robinson family for this. Lila sneered. "Let's do this." At the same time, Jake was in a conference call, and it was more than half an hour later when he saw the photo.